welcome back to my channel. Just a quick thing to say hi, I hope you're well. Haven't posted for a while, but I'll talk about that as we dive into today's video. So in front of me, I've got a couple of things and I just wanted to take you through them really. This is my Etchr field case. I've got a video about this item, which I'll link back down below and up in the cards, but I have been using it quite a bit lately. The reason being is that I'm so short on time that I don't have time to grab out like a big pencil case and all the gubbinses that go with that. So my method at the moment is to have this ready to hand, and inside it I've got very simple items, and I thought I'd swatch them and talk to you at the same time. So I'm almost finished with this sketchbook. I'm hoping to get it done in a couple more days. I don't even know if I have space in here, to be fair. Yeah, there's a page. Let's swatch there. I have to be careful because I have like bridal fabrics and stuff around me. My corset toile is right here. Like, I have so much going on. I should not be swatching at this table, but we're going to do it. So what we've got here is, let's start with this little pot first. A pencil case, not a pencil case. See, I can't even talk. It's so long since I did a video. A sharpener, pencil sharpener. This little pack box thing had mints in. I've had this for 20 years maybe. I found it at my dad's. It had dead batteries in it. And I was like, that will make a great little pencil tin, pencil shavings tin. Then we just have the Etchr case. So you know how much I love my art toolkit palette. This is the folio, it's the biggest one, and I have changed things up recently. I videoed it. I have a bunch of videos on my Instagram waiting to be posted, but I haven't had time to do that either. I'll swatch it out for you while we chat. This is my water brush pen. You can see that in here I have a couple of paintbrushes. I have my Skoda that I love. I've got a flat and I've got a silver pointed round. But if I'm just going out and I don't have a pot of water, I will literally take those, well, I leave that in there, but I'll take those out and I'll pop this one in, and you can see I've been using this as my rag. You know, it is what it is, don't judge. So I've got a bunch of colors in here. I recently moved things around. I don't think you've seen that video yet because I haven't finished editing it. That's the, I believe it's the mimosa green, might be wrong. So some of these are watercolors and some of these are gouache. This one is praline green. We have a bit of resist there. There must be a glue or something. This is Holbein's leaf green gouache. And this is the lemon yellow gouache, which I had taken out, but I recently re-added it back in because I like the opaqueness of it. This is lemon yellow watercolor. So it has more transparency. This is the, ooh, come on Evie, you can remember. Oh no, we've contaminated it. I think that's the My Merry Blue Green Gold that I got sent. Then should we carry on down here? This is an olive green gouache. Maybe the Talons one, maybe the Winsor & Newton one. This one is the watercolor. That's mimosa green, actually, I think. What's that one? That's the other one. It's one of those granulating Holbein ones. Oh no, I have contaminated. This is going to be massively contaminated. I'm sorry, but that's like the turquoise. It's very pretty when it's been contaminated. We've got this is the green oxide from De La Rowney, I want to say. This was a favorite of Katie Moody's, which is why I ordered it some time ago. Got lots of resist on this page. Then we have a blue, which is a watercolor. Which one, Evie? Oh, I just had a thought. Maybe the bits are in here. Oh, see, I'm a genius sometimes. Oh, that one is not written down. Yes, it is. No, it's not. No, this is out of date. Sorry. That's why it's not written down. See, my life is chaos at the moment. So that is a green. I believe it's one of the Holbein ones. I needed to get some more water out. This one is, maybe cobalt blue, but it's contaminated. This is ultramarine multiple versions. I think, hold on, it's crumbling. That's why I don't like the gouache one so much, actually. It's beautiful blue. I think that's the ultramarine light by Holbein is underneath, and this one is the Winsor & Newton one on top, but that's the gouache as well. Oh, so pretty. And then over here, this is some kind of indigo, but it is a multitude of indigos. Like, I'm not sure which one that is anymore. I think it's also got a bit of Prussian mixed in from years ago. Well, not years ago, months ago. This one is probably shoebill grey, or yep, I think that's shoebill grey. Dear oh dear, what am I like? That one is Moon Glow, Daniel Smith, because I remember that, putting that in. This is lavender Holbein watercolor. Oh, my door's creaking, sorry. This is going to be a brown, but which brown is it? Van Dyke, maybe? This is going to be umber, because I know that. I could probably tell you this one actually. That's sepia. It's Winsor & Newton sepia. This is hematite. I love this one. This is, oh, it's got a bit of blue in it. Never mind. You can appreciate the blue, I'm sure. Look at that. I don't even have my microphone, so I don't know if you can hear me. That's very pretty hematite, right? Oh gosh, what am I getting? I need my rag. I don't have a rag. There we go, let's do it properly. I've been loving the hematite, all that granulation. Then we have a purple. Oh, pretty. This is Perylene Maroon, I think. No, it's not. I think that might be, I mean, it's contaminated because I just put the purple in. I think it might be naphthine maroon. You know the Daniel Smith one. This one will be Perylene Maroon. Yeah, that's Perylene Maroon. And then this one is a Quin Pink, I think. Yeah. This one is Dirty Opera Pink. This is Luminous Red or Luminous Orange, the whole by one. Ooh, pretty. This one is a combination of Flamingo and Luminous. Because, you know, why just have one colour when you could have like them combined? Then we've got Contaminated. I think this is Naples Yellow Red. But it's also got a bit of luminous in it now. This one is that Winsor & Newton one, the like really skin tone bluishy, no, reddish rose, blush rose, something like that. It's like Caucasian skin tony. Then we got the ochre, gold ochre, pretty. And then we've got titanium ochre, which is a bit yellower. We've got, I've done that one, haven't I? Yeah, I did that one. This is my orangey cadmium orange, I think it was. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So lovely. Love a bit of orange. This one is satin red. Ooh, this one's a watercolour. The other one was a gouache. And then cadmium. Oh, is it cadmium red or flame red? I can't remember. I ran out of one and I replaced it with the other. There you go. So obviously that's like my watercolour palette. And I think my doors are going to slam. Sorry. As well as that. Yep, there it goes. I've got a pencil Blackwing matte for quick drawing, quick notes. I've also got a pen Micron. This is the fine one because I have found myself like using it a little bit at home. So I was like, well, let's whack it in. Then we have my Stumpy Dark Indigo Luminance because it's always good if you want to like do a quick drawing. And then paintbrush is already mentioned. This is slimy and wet now. We'll ignore that. What I've also got is watercolor pencils, and the reason for that, might as well whack them here, mightn't we, is because I'm really enjoying drawing people when I get a moment. So my grey, warm grey, I quite often will use for just marking something out because it's water soluble, although I say quite often, I haven't used it very often recently. And then what I might do is, instead of getting my watercolor gouache palette out, it might be that actually I start off and I'll just like grab some greens, do a bit of foreground here because they're a bit darker. Or if I'm doing like a person, I'll work down some colour, and maybe I want to mix it a little bit warmer, like so. And then maybe this field is like a bit of green. And it's just, for me, it's a faster way of getting time to be creative because I don't have to think as much as if, not that I think much when I'm using my gouache palette, but it takes out the, like, rather than having a whole pack of pencils in front of me, like colouring pencils that you can't do anything else with other than colour, I'm finding this more fun. So I've got a variety of pencils. I should probably run through them with you. Should we put a bit of, I did yellow, green, gold. No, this one needs a bit of a sharpen. So I'm just making this up as like an idea from my head. And we'll pretend that's like a mountain of some sort, a big rock. Should I tell you the colours while I'm putting them out? I have not done a video in so long, you can tell, because my brain is just like, nope, don't function and do two things at once, Evie. Okay, so what I would do then is once I've put some colour down, whack a bit of blue in the sky as well, actually. Cloudy-ish. Maybe a little bit of, oh no, he's too bright. A little bit of this dude as well. A bit darker here. Right, then I take my trusty, which quite often will end up dirty water. At the moment it's okay. And I'll probably start with the lightest colour first. So that's this kind of like yellowy. And I'll like wash it out. And then I'll go into, and I don't mind stuff running. I'm just trying to like activate it. And then over here, we'll mix that together. We've got a bit of variety. Let's see when my brushes get gnarly. And then we've got the mountain behind. So we'll just mix up that some mountain or hill, I don't know what it is. There is something in there, like the splodges. And then I'd clean off my brush before I do the blue for the sky. And just, then I've got something down. Very basic. And if I decide actually I needed a little bit more greenery, because I wasn't quite happy with that greenery, I come back in and I get my dirty greenery and I'll just embellish it a bit more. Embellish, that's not even the word. It's because I've been working with beading. I love wet on wet when it's gouache. And should put a bit of perylene because that's there. Oh, look at that. Bit of strong contrast. And that's it. And that's what I've been doing. So the colours that I've got with me, I went through a process of making sure I had a selection of different colours. I just found this beautiful page flicking through and I thought I should show it to you. So this is my palette when I did it. I rechanged it in late May. I may have recorded it, I can't remember. I'll have a look. And then I did some like colour mixing to see what colours I could get from those in my palette. So you can see it practically, well there's no practically, it's exactly the same. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette of colours. And the reason I did this is I've created a granulating watercolour palette, which I have also been, I did record that as well to show you. So I thought I'd just show you quickly, it says if you can find a page, that'll do. The pencils that I've got in here, starting from light to dark, I think. So this is the Raw Umber Museum Aquarelle. Maybe I should get a pot of water because that's contaminated with the blue. I can see that coming through. Let me get a pot of water. Evidence, the water is there. Should have gotten a rag as well actually, shouldn't I? Oh, Evie, what you like? So this one is Raw Umber Museum Aquarelle. Then we have India Black from Ink Tints, which is a darker but warm dark. Oh, look at that. This one is Warm Earth 50%, which is such a pretty colour. Yum. The warm grey you've seen many times before. Can you even see that? It kind of washes out, that's why I like it. And then we have, let's do the dark bark, which you've seen me talk about before. Yum. It's like a reddy brown. This one is Willow, which I discovered recently. I think it was at my dad's. Watch that, because that's very barky dark. Yum. Look at that, so pretty. Oh, yum. Then Baked Earth is slightly more warmer and orangier. And then this one is again Museum Aquarelle Orange. And what I've been doing, look at that, is you can just mix for a bit of variation as well. I'll set randomly aside. So I've got, you can see I've got like some darks, I've got some browny oranges. Here are my reds. We've got Shiraz. This should be chili red, scarlet, no, like cad red. And then this one is my coral pink. So we've got different brands again, Ink Tints, Museum Aquarelle, Abric Dura. I have, ooh, I'm not particular. Ooh, yum. Oh, yum, 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 yum. And then we have the yellowies and the greens. I didn't really go big on yellow, so I've only got one yellow, which is this green gold. I did have another yellow in it, but I wasn't really using it. And this is that leaf. No, apple green. This one is earth green. I've also got juniper, but I was never really using that, so I took that one out. And this is dark phylocyanine green. So I've got a bit of variety there. I'm going to whack the blues down as well, dry. This one is the light blue. This one is ice blue. This one is peacock blue. And this one is indigo blue. And finally, we have primrose, because primrose is great for mixing. So let me show you. Ooh, there's primrose. Ooh, so that's a yellowy. It's a very kind of like golden yellow, but it works. This is like so green. I would never normally use it like that. Let me grab it out because I'm going to show you an example in a minute. Then we've got this kind of like muted green. We've got a dark green. Blue, another blue, another blue. And a dark blue. And sometimes I will literally just do this. I'll sit there and I'll just mix colours because I don't have time or brain space for anything else. And colour makes me so happy. Look at that. Those are my watercolour pencils. And obviously with watercolour pencils you can draw into stuff as well when it's wet, like so. Make like funny little trees, so on and so forth. It's not very exciting, but you can do that. I don't kind of like that texture. But the other thing you can do is you can mix colours when they're pencils. So like, oh yeah, I want a bit of green, but maybe that's a bit too bright. Maybe I want to like add a bit of yellow to it, okay? Or maybe I want a bit of that bright green, but I want to neutralise it a bit. So I'll add a little bit of red to it, because obviously red and greens are opposites. Or maybe I've got this like dark blue and I want to make it a little bit creamier and a bit more muted. And maybe I want a little pop of something bright as well, actually. Okay, this might end up being a ridiculously long video, sorry. So this is the one that we mixed with the yellowy gold. And oh, see? You can tell the difference between this and that was the original colour. Isn't that lovely? Which is different because it's basically a combination of that and that. That's what we just did. This is this plus this. And it's muted it and made it a bit like, almost like gold of sorts. And then this one is like a combination of, oh, yum. Look at that. Which is very different to that by itself, which is deeper and darker. So that's how I've been using those. Anyway, I gotta kind of stop because I gotta have time to edit this video, and the longer it is, the longer it takes to edit. So, you know, as great as this has been, creating a chaos, I can't really sit and chat with you anymore and do all the things with you anymore because I got too much to do. So thank you so much for watching. If you reached out and messaged me or left a comment saying, where am I? I'm here, just really busy, but thank you for caring. And I'll see you very, very soon in another video. Take care, bye.